Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, that was the first night. It's now around 6:20 something in the morning. And I came down here for coffee. And not bad. I brought my own creamer. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I just didn't want, sorry y'all, I forgot my holder upstairs, so my hand is not quite as steady. But so far so good. I had them put, you can have them do a few creature comforts for you. So I had them to do, I thought they had bed toppers. They didn't have a bed topper, but they did put on like an extra, they basically just folded up some comforters and put on the bed for me. Because I don't know if I've said it in other vlogs before, but I have a shoulder issue thing going on, neck, whatever, something's going on, but I have mentioned that I have a little numbness in my fingertips and in my, goes down. Anyway, so that brought some comfort, and I don't know, I rested pretty well. Let's see if I can set this up a different way. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Anyway, so this morning I'm really grateful to be here, be alive, and be with my family. They don't know that I came down here, but I came down here because I need coffee in the morning, and generally I would have been up by 4:30. I probably have been up since probably about 3 or 4. But I didn't come out because I thought these people might think she's crazy. But I waited a significant time. Sorry, I guess I pushed that little plastic piece just a little bit too hard. Put my tea behind it. Let's try this again. Anyway, so far so good. The food has been, I'm gonna tell you something, that prime rib, I thought I had roast or something last night. I knew it was just a little bit too good. But my son said it was prime rib, and I was up here, y'all, forgive the ghetto-ness. And I love prime rib, I just never had it. It didn't look that way. And, excuse me, ma'am, did you happen to walk past the bread? Was it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's open now.
Okay. So the only thing that's open at this early in the morning is bread and fruit, and then by 7 you can get like an omelet. I'm not gonna eat bad like I did yesterday. I ate horrible. I ate pizza all day, y'all. Now mind you, I'm a pizza lover, so I love pizza. When I say the pizza with the, now for me it was the pizza with the ham on it. I think it was ham. They probably call it something special. It looked like ham or pepperoni, but I know it wasn't pepperoni. So anyway, it's the sauce is what makes it. And it was, I haven't tried the thick crust. I saw a thick crust. I don't know where it's at again, because you kind of got to watch where you're going to see, because there's so many different places to go and eat in the buffet area on 16, deck 16. But the pizza was delectable. It's been my favorite. As a matter of fact, every time I went to get something to eat, I ended up kind of putting it to the side, and I went back to eating pizza. However, I woke up this morning with my hands swollen and my feet swollen because I don't eat like that. So my body retained all that salt from that type of food. And I'm a little bit worried about going back and eating a bunch of stuff different today, because I don't want to be miserable. But I'm not gonna eat the bread. I'm just not gonna do it to myself. I was gonna go over there and get the bread, just because hot warm bread in the morning sounds really good with butter. But I still have to be mindful that That's not my regular diet. So I'm not gonna push it. Well, I'm gonna attempt not to push it. Just not because of calories or nothing like that, but because I don't want to be swollen. I don't want to, because you walk a lot. Like you walk a lot. Now I've seen people here, if you do have some disabilities with walking, that you can have a scooter. And I suppose it looks like it belongs to the person that has it. It doesn't look like it's ship assigned. So it looks like you can have your own personal scooter. They may have some to rent or whatever, but I didn't inquire. Not, I'm not trying to be funny, but I didn't inquire because I didn't need one. I did ask, could I bring my heating pad, because that's something that I sleep with, and I've done it for years. Trying to see what she got on that plate. But anyway, yeah, if you require some assistance, I have been met with so much kindness and patience. I would think they would, if they have it, they'll try to accommodate you. There is a mishap. My luggage, when the time I got back yesterday I went to pick up some fruit to put in the room, because I don't like being places with no food. I have an obsession with having something with me. Other than that, I feel like I'm hungry and I'm not hungry. So call it what you want. I need something close to me. I don't know, I guess in case there's a famine. I don't know, but I don't like not having access to food. So I went and got some fruit and put it in the room. And when I came back, my suitcase was sitting outside of my room, leaning to the side, because someone had broken the wheel was broken. So I called guest services. No, I didn't call them, sorry. I came down, this is on day one. I came down to guest services, and I reported that my suitcase was damaged. I didn't know that they would do anything about it, to be honest with you. But I did report it, and I might need to find a quieter spot. But anyway, they ended up giving me like a credit, an onboard credit. That doesn't help, because why? They don't have huge suitcases. They had a little one down there with 40% off, it came to $112. It looked like it was maybe a 20-inch or something like that. I think I have a 30. Yeah, I was gonna need 2 of them, maybe 3. But anyway, that didn't work out. I didn't buy that because, number one, I have those at home. I don't need that to get back home with. So my worry is that I don't know how I'm gonna maneuver that off the ship when it's time to get off. Not so much right now, I'm not worried about it. So he said maybe I could look when I get to Nassau. When I get to Nassau, I possibly could look for one there. Today is a sea day, so we won't be going to porting anywhere. We'll be just at sea, going to port, however you say that. So I'm one of them people that like to take care of stuff in the moment right now. I need that to be handled. So reason why I even got a new suitcase, hoping for that my old ones that I haven't ever really used, other than going to, some short destinations with family or friends, going to someone's house, or, just around. I didn't even trust those because I had them so long. I went to get one hoping that I would be doing a lot better, but yeah. But that was a bust because it still ended up happening. my wheel broke off, and it was just sitting on the top of the suitcase when I arrived back to the room. Just sitting up there, nothing. That was disappointing, to say the least. And it just kind of felt like nobody cared about it. And I didn't like that. You know, I felt like you should tell me if you, and I could be wrong, but I just thought that should be, you should let the guests know, hey, sorry, we broke your thing. Maybe tell me what to do about it, because I really didn't know what to do about it. And handling it with 3 legs was difficult to get it, move it around. So, but guest services honestly was really, really nice. They, I didn't even know that they would do anything about it, but they did give me, like I said, like $100 onboard credit, but $100 onboard credit to find something in the place of it. And I don't know that what else I would want up here for that, because yeah, I don't know what's here. What I've seen so far looks like it'll cost more than that, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm gonna see what to do about it when I get back. But I'm also gonna look for something at Nassau just to see if I can fix the issue. Let me try to see if I can find somewhere quieter. All right, I don't know that it's any quieter in here, because it seems like when I moved, it seems like everybody else moved along with me. But I did pick up something I said I wasn't gonna pick up, right? Look, this is some kind of roll with something sweet on it, I don't know, because it said peach something over it. Yeah, it looks delicious. I haven't tasted the bread, but it's kind of a sweet, creamy something on the top of it. Oh, it does have peaches in the middle of it, but yeah, it's not that's one of them things that look good. No. That's a negative. I'll wait till they get like the bacon open and an omelet. So that's how I normally eat, something that's pretty much more low carb and not so starchy. But when I walked by it, I told y'all I'm a foodie. You know, I do enjoy eating, but I'm not gonna waste my calories on stuff I don't like. And that would be that. Now it's pretty, and if you eat a lot of bread and stuff like that, it may be something that you're interested in. Not for me. What I am glad about here is, you know, I'm an early bird, and there's other people that's early birds too. It's not really crowded in here. So if you want to get up and get moving in the morning, it's not weird. And it's not a lot of people down here either. So this is the time of the morning to come out of your cabin and have a nice sit down. Now, if the sun was coming up right now, I would show you guys that. I really want to go back and get my tripod thing, because I'm having to figure out a way to set this up, and that was not in my plan. I'd love to be able to, if my hand was more steady, just kind of pan around. And I will pick it up just so you can see what, you know, the few people that's in here. But again, the only people that's really out is I maybe see maybe 20, 25 people milling around. which is perfect for me in the morning. And later on, the crowd does arrive. And yesterday, when we were embarking, I'm gonna tell you, if you plan on doing it, unless you're a person that likes to wait in line a long time, you want to get here. If you can have somebody to drop you off right where the embarkation happens, that would be good, and then let them go park the car and catch the shuttle over, right? Best thing ever, because that's what other people already knew that. So we weren't far back in line, but those people knew the drill. They got dropped off, and then whoever, the husband, or it looked like mostly men, took the car over to the car place where we parked. It's one of 3 places, I think. They parked the car over there, and then they caught the shuttle back. When we came over here, there was families already over here with their suitcases, right? Smartest thing ever. So if you can think of how to get that done, or if you have a person in the party that's willing to do that for you, way to go. That's the way to go. So, that's the way to go, y'all. But if you're planning on being late, when I say that line, we were sitting down and having lunch, right? Maybe by 1:30 or something like that. And it was people still waiting in what looked like a line to be like 2 miles long. For me, yeah, that's disheartening. I'd rather either be in the front or I need to be last, because I don't want to do that right there. And I mean, the sun was, while it wasn't terribly hot, the sun beaming down on you was what caused the issues. So if you are planning to be in line, just prepare yourself with your sunscreen. What's that? Cold cuts and cheese. I don't want that. All right, y'all, hold on. I'm going to go get something, and then I'll show it to you. Okay, so I'm about to go up to get like some breakfast, but I'll show you. Here's the cereal, because I'm walking by it, so I figured I'd show it to you. We're gonna go down here and see what this bar offers right here. It's where I'm sitting, so I'm just showing you this. What are you making? Just toast? Yeah. Just toast. Yeah. That jalapeno dip looks good, but I ain't trying nothing new right now. Not in the morning. I will go around here and get some. I'm gonna stick with the eggs and bacon. But let's turn around here and see what they have right here. That looks pretty. I stopped there because that looks really, really good. Let's look at it again. I really wanted an omelet, like an omelet made though. So I might wait for my family to come down and get that. And here's what I came up here for. So I'll probably just I'll show you my plate in a minute. But I'll probably go around there and have an omelet made or something like that. Because, like I said, I've already picked up something that I shouldn't have. And I promised myself I wasn't going to do that today to myself. And because it's really important to You know, now it's up to you. If you want to break how you eat, that's one thing. But I didn't come to I didn't want to do that today. Hold on. All right, so this is what my plate looks like. I just didn't get a lot, but it's some link sausages, bacon, and a hash brown. The hash brown is decent. It doesn't taste too boxy. You know nobody sat around at home made that. But I would say that's a strong pass, to be honest with you. Very good. Very, very good. So I think tonight, we're going to do buffet all day. And then tonight we're going to eat at that specialty restaurant, the one that's still included in the cruise, because we did the Fantastica package or something like that, and there's a couple of things that go along with that package, but I think everybody can pretty much go to that one specialty restaurant. I think that's included in everybody's package, honestly. I don't plan on doing any of the specialty dining, like going to no. Yeah, I don't plan on doing that. Honestly, I feel like it's a waste of money because there's plenty of food that you can find something to eat on these bars that you do not have to wait or go there and spend an extra $165 or per person. Wedding anniversary, you and your boo are trying to, just do something special. Of course. But y'all like to buy stuff. I'm gonna spend the money. It's just something else I want to buy. Like maybe I see something at Nassau that makes me happy, But this food right here, or spending it on that, for me, it's not my type of hype. My daddy said your stomach don't know what you put in it sometimes. It's just gonna get full. So I know how to make my stomach full off of what I like. And again, now if my palate needed that food, I would have came prepared for that. I would have bought it early, because if you're going to purchase that type of package, you want to purchase that early on. And then you get like a really, really good discount on it, maybe 20%, something like that. And on the first day, it's about 20 of them that's going to ask, or more, 20 workers that's going to ask you, would you like to purchase the drink package? Would you like to purchase the dinner package? Would you like to purchase the dinner package? Would you like to purchase the dinner package? They're going to keep right on coming to your table. Wherever you walk in at, there's a card that they're going to stick in your face. Because the discount is being offered on the first day of the cruise. So they want to sell as many as they can. And they have many different restaurants up here. But I don't find the need for that, like I said, it is like a little family vacation. It's the first one, y'all. Oh my God. It's the first one that I have ever been able to take my family on. And I don't think I was ever even able to, I don't remember even being able to take them to Busch Gardens when they were children. But my heart's desire was always, because as children they used to talk so much about going to Disney World. And I was never able to do that, you know. But I've always prayed about it. I always said, Lord, I want to, even as adults, I still took it to him. I still said, please help me. I still want to take my kids, excuse me, y'all. I don't want to make y'all look at it, but it's too late. And I don't do editing, so. But I used to ask God, I still want to take my kids to Disney World. And while this is not Disney World, hey, it's a vacation that I've never been able to go. I've never been on vacation in my life. 57 years old, never been on vacation. And so it's a blessing all the way around. And I believe that they are enjoying themselves. I think my grandson probably would have felt a whole lot more happy had one of his friends been able to come, because I was willing to go in the cabin with my daughter and my other grandson had one of his friends been able to go and come and get on the trip with him, and he would have been able to, you know, possibly have a little bit of a different experience than being with a group of adults. But he says he's okay, and we're making that happen, you know, trying to make sure everybody enjoys themselves. So I'm grateful to have the opportunity. Thank God for the opportunity. Thank God that, you know, he made a way. I'm grateful, you know. So I found it to be a little bit impossible. Didn't know how it would ever happen. But God created a way. And he put people in your life that will help direct you sometimes in how to do some things and how to conduct your life. So find somebody that's smarter than you with a dollar bill. Find somebody that can talk how to invest in yourself. First and foremost, somebody's got to talk us up out of negativity. You got to get out of the negativity, and that is what I'm still working on. That. And I remember I made a video on training the mind to not try to do better. Training the mind to not try to do better, but training the mind to do. Go. Trying gives us a way out. Well, I tried. You know, it states that, you know, but if I don't make the mark, it's okay. And if you don't, we are going to train still. We're going to train to push forward. We're going to train to do better. We're going to keep on training, because that's how we get the mind to start thinking different, speak different, talk different, walk different. So, and I've said this before, therapy helps with that. I don't care what the negative vibes are around that, which people definitely give us negative vibes about being, wanting to go to therapy or needing to go to therapy. Include what you need in your life, not self-medication. And self-medication comes in many different forms and fashions. It could come in the era of overdoing everything, from whatever satisfies that your palate at the moment. Alcohol, drugs, different ways of doing sexual things, and that can be from porn to actual acts of, you know, or giving yourself away to people that lie to you and say they love you, you know, because that's what you're looking for, some type of validation, or whatever it is that you need. The streets will offer it, but the streets will beat your hind parts all the way up and leave you for dead, and leaving you raw and empty, right? And not look back. They ain't even gonna look back to see if you know, did you get up? You think you're gonna make it? I'm gone, but I'm just checking. They not doing that. They just gone. Hope you live. That's how they feeling, you know. Let me get me some, I have to drink this tea every day, y'all. Right here. So I brought my own tea bags because we won't get into why. We'll just say it's Senna, Senna tea. Messina leaf tea. I have to drink every day. Some of you might know what that is, some of you don't. But today is sea day, so we're gonna be on this boat. And I figured it's the perfect day to make sure that everything stays regular. I'm gonna see if he has a water. Let's go up and see for a second. All right, y'all, so I got some fruit while I was up there getting water. But I'm gonna take the banana and the peaches back to the room. My grandson probably won't come down here. But anyway, I forgot where I was, but let me show you this. So I got watermelon, some orange slices. The bananas I'm not gonna have right now. The peaches I'm not gonna have right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay. Yeah, I probably will overdo it. Let's just get real. But it's gonna be with the pizza. I don't think I'm gonna do pizza maybe later, but I'm gonna do a salad in between somewhere. I gotta try to stick to my guns. But when I say something, the food does look really, 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 really good. So it is tempting to overindulge. They walk around. Let me show you something. I don't think I turned it around fast enough for you to see, like, it look like maybe they look very important. I don't know who they are, but they look really important. They was walking and just looking at the bar. I guess maybe the presentation. They have to be looking at the presentation because nobody was picking anything up and tasting it or anything. But I think it's important. It looks like it's important to them that the presentation be well. I think MSC has gotten a bad rap on their food, and because I was questioned yesterday, one of the gentlemen that was walking around, he came to me and asked me, could he talk to me? And I said, sure. And he said, what did you think about the food here so far? And I told him, my family and myself have found the food to be pretty decent, and trust me, we can be food critics. Yeah, we can. Just because I choose to not buy some of the different foods don't mean that my palate don't know what they're supposed to taste like. As I've had it, I just choose not to go buy that type of food on a regular basis. Why? Because it's just not necessary to survive. And I like to spend money on different things. So you eat good when you want to, and just eat to survive and still feel good when you can, or when there's other people that's hungry. Why do you want to just eat stuff that costs way, way, way too much when there's families probably right on your street that would be glad to get a bologna sandwich? Yeah, so I carry in my car, and I don't know that I always do this. Right now, I carry in my car. They still need to be finished, but I have little bags. I put it in Walmart bags. It's just a roll of toilet paper, bar of soap. That's what I have right now. I haven't finished those things, but right now, if I have $1 and I see a person at the stop sign, people don't want to help those people because they say they should go get a job. Well, you don't know the circumstances behind why they're there. You got a lot of veterans out there on those corners who, where's your heart? Those people have suffered mentally and they are not getting the help needed. whether it's being offered or not. You don't know that they have the mental capacity to even go sit down and be dealt with, or who has been offered to them to help them with their mental health, if they know how to even deal. And one bad experience in a therapist sitting and talking to a therapist could send you the wrong way, and they could vow to never go and sit again because they've been handled wrong from day one. And we all know what being handled wrong does to you. It could be devastating in more ways than one. So a lot of those people that's standing on that corner has been traumatized and has PTSD and from different things in life, and which we may not even can comprehend, because most of you and us can't even comprehend and handle your own trauma, you know. So we don't know. I've heard, and I have also seen some people, some children with childhood trauma, and the things that they have gone through can be and is devastating, to say the least. So if you have something extra in your house to give, why not give? You know, why not pass it along? Help your brothers and sisters that's on the corner or that's in shelters, because you could find yourself there. They say everybody in America is 2 to 6 months from being in that situation anyway. And with the way the world is going right now, you might want to plant some seeds and see, just in case the watering, but God gives the no. I don't know how that goes. God gives the increase though. So plant, and let God do the rest. You plant the seed, be a giver, be a lover of mankind, and don't look down. We talk about this on a regular basis on during other times, that don't be haughty, don't have haughty eyes. That means don't look down on people. Don't count yourself larger and bigger than the next family and finding them to be disgusting in some way, or you find a bad taste in your mouth because they don't have on what you have on or look the way you think that they should look. So, yeah, doing a lot of talking. I guess I'm a lot more full than what I thought I was this morning with conversation. So, I'm always talking a lot, aren't I? It's okay though, right? You want to see what I'm looking at? The crowd is getting bigger, but still relatively small right now. I'm trying to stay up or stay down here. Actually, I can see the sun come up from my balcony, couldn't I? However, my grandson is in there sleeping. If I start opening up doors and all of that, I don't want to ruin his experience because I'm an early bird. I already been up making noise, trying to find stuff on the TV. And by the way, I didn't find nothing free to look at. And let's discuss this Wi-Fi packet. That face. I don't mean to complain. I'm simply saying it's kind of non-existent. Like right now, I have been able to get on MSC's. I can get on whatever, you know, like my MSC app and look around. There is on day, like, this is day 2, but I would say by yesterday they had already put like a $64 service charge on everybody's card. You are allowed to have that removed. They say it's for, they call it a service charge, but I think it's gratuities. That's up to you if you want to remove that, or if you want to give monetarily, you know, in physical, if you have cash, or if you want to give cash. They say it's, when you pay the $64, it covers the people behind the scenes as well, like, you know, the cooks, people that you're never going to really meet, that make the ship go round and round. And I don't know if they actually get it. I'm not behind the scenes, and I don't do the paperwork, so I don't know. Some people say they don't. Some people say they do. I don't know. Right now, my preference is to, and you can do this, you can give the $64 and give the person that comes to your room to clean your room cash as well. That's up to you. I have thought about it, but I haven't come to a conclusion about how I feel about it yet and what I want to do. I would love to know if the $64 actually gets divvied up. And is the man that's taking care of me, or the lady that's taking care of you, gonna get a part? Because if not, it makes me feel some type of way. I want the person that's directly helping me and indirectly helping me to be compensated. Anyway, you do it with that. It's $64 for the week, so that's a everyday charge. Doesn't seem like a lot until there's 6 people times 64 for the week. So don't let it blow your budget, because you did pay to go on a cruise. So you have to do what fits your budget on that. From what I understand, like I said, you can't have that $64 removed if that's not in your budget. If you're the only one on the cruise and you're just paying $64 for just you, and you're not planning to, what I'm saying is, if it becomes a hardship, they'll take it off. If you have it and you want to give extra, give it, because the people are definitely kind-hearted people, and very, very nice so far. I haven't met anybody or seen any of them who aren't helpful. Sometimes it's a little hard to understand, but oh y'all, I know you may not be able to see this, but it's just kind of changing a little outside, and even the little change is pretty. I don't know that it'll capture it, but I'm going to turn the phone around just to see if you can just see what I see. I don't think you can, because it looks like it's just mirroring back to me. We'll see as it comes up, or we'll find a different place to make it work so that you can see too. But I would love, if this is your thing. I don't know that it's mine. It's my first one, but I can say so far so good, because I'm able to get up and talk. Nobody has to be talking back. I can still talk to y'all. And I can have good food. So nobody's even looking at me talking to myself, or if they are, it don't matter, because we have discussed this many times before. This journey is mine, and mine. So however you see fit today to make your journey yours, do it. Nobody else gets to direct that. This journey is yours. And I think we can spend so much time giving our life away to pleasing everybody else, which is so easy to do, and they won't give it back. So, we were talking about on one of the days, choosing you. Nobody choosing you. You weren't the choice, but you chose people and you gave your all. And you'll end up giving until there's nothing left, and they'll take until you have nothing left. And then you find another person in your life, and this could be male or female, and doesn't happen to be a lover. It could be just a person that comes in your life, and they don't choose to show you love. They don't choose you. They don't choose to invest in your life in giving of themselves, but you choose, however that is, to invest in theirs. And when you are constantly being poured out of and becoming an empty cup, nobody's filling you up, it becomes a very desperate place, and you become very vulnerable. So be careful with that. And if you are doing it, let me ask you now to stop. This is a dangerous place, and you are wasting them God-given moments on people who won't even turn around and say thank you. Now, there is some people that you're going to have to bless with your love in your life. You're going to have to do that regardless. It's going to have to happen. You are the person that pour into them. But God will give you release. And when he gives you the way to get on out of there, and he tells you, all right, now you've done all you can for them. I need you to get your glad rags and your bag, pack it up, and skedaddle. Move. And you'll know. You will know. We just choose not to know sometimes. We choose to stay and stay around things that we feel we can change. And they end up changing us. Be careful. I don't know that I can see the water. I'm not sure how I feel about that right there. That was kind of freaky, but I'm gonna turn it around again and just try to see if you can see it. Ooh, there ain't no land. I'm gonna look again. Let me see if I can show you. It's beautiful while overwhelming. Hold it. Let me see. I'm gonna try. Isn't that beautiful? And I actually can look at it. So I want to take in every moment that I can. I've never done it, and while it would be really nice to be taking this in with a significant other, that's not happening right now. And guess what? I am so fine with that. And there was a point in my life, I don't think that I could have said that, actually. I don't think that I could have said that I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And I mean it from my heart. I am open to whatever door God is opening. And I'm going to be grateful in it and thankful. And if there was supposed to be someone sitting there or there, they would be there. And because they're not, we're going to be grateful, because you could choose to put somebody there. I could have chose, just like the next person. I'm not looking too tight right now, but I think I clean up all right. And it ain't about looks anyway. It's about meeting that right person. And if it's not the right person, sit right here by yourself. Enjoy your family. Enjoy being alone. Because the wrong person sitting there will be hell. I said it. H-E-L to the L. And if you ain't ever lived it, I'm sure some of you have. Or maybe some of you haven't. You might be too young. But if you have given away too many years to somebody who wasted them, honey, it's a little bit of hell. Yeah. I bought all kinds of Dramamine, and like I got the one less drowsy, and I got the one that is supposed to be no drowsy. They're ready to get their drink on already. But the bar people, oh yeah, he's made a drink. He's saying he's not open, but he's making some kind of mimosa or something. I used to drink, but I thank the Lord I don't no more. I didn't drink for a lot of years, but I did indulge in it. And I don't have that desire anymore. Thank the Lord for that too. So, let's look again. Listen. 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 This the same woman that's on them other vlogs with her face looking a hot mess and crazy on this cruise right now, talking to y'all, looking at something to see. It's me up in this joint having a wonderful morning. This is what God will do for you right here. Life total. There's a song. Look at how it makes you feel. Like there's no need for love. What's the name of that song? It said, look at you, so unconcerned. There's a lot of stuff. There's a song that goes along with everything, really. I don't think they make songs music anymore in regards to what's happening in life. Like real music used to be made when people was really going through. They made songs to go with that stuff. Now they just hoo. They saying everything about nothing. But back in the day, people made music about what they were going through, and they put the correct words with it. So I can't think of the song. If I do in another, when I pick this up again, I'll say it. But it basically says your life was a mess at one point. But basically look what God has done, right? So in the moment, in the moment, while there's traumatic events going on back home in my life, right? Check this out. That's what I'm looking at. Talk about God giving you a break. Talk about that. Let's just talk about that. Y'all. Ooh. Just trying to take it in and tell the Lord thank you, because of a moment like this. I like it. I love it. I'm grateful. You know what I just thought about? I could be a little bit, I ain't gonna say it, because you don't want to speak stuff over yourself, but my mind just went right from that to, I think I'm gonna have a pancake. Because I forgot I wanted a pancake with some powdered sugar on it and a little bit of syrup, right? And it just came to mind that I had been wanting one from this place called Andy's back home. Andy's? I think it's Andy's. I'm not a pancake eater, but it's the first place where one of my friends, Louise, and her husband, who has passed away at this point, he passed away 5 days before my mom passed. But she and he took me to this restaurant called Andy's. It was my first time and I was a grown 40-some-year-old woman who had a pancake. Why? Because I didn't at the time, I don't like bready things. Like, you know, it's just bready. But they had a really good, the presentation was good. They put the white powder on it, and they gave me a syrup that wasn't too sweet. Yeah, that's what I need. I don't need a rich, dark syrup. I don't like that sound. I don't want that. It's got too much sweet in it. Yeah, but you know what's weird? As a child, I didn't eat any of that stuff, right? But I remember having a little bit, and this is going to really contradict what I just said. I had a little bit of molasses with like a homemade biscuit one time. I remember not wanting the whole biscuit, but whoever made the biscuit had a lot of butter on it, and the top was toasted. That was good. Hello, that's right. Giving God thanks. Anyway, that where I was. But yeah, the molasses. The molasses was decent. And I think I had molasses in my house. But no, I don't know how to make biscuits. Maybe I'll get on that, try to learn. Hey, maybe I'll do that up here one day. Oh my God, if we do that, that's gonna be hilarious. But we might do it. We're doing everything else. I've been just making up stuff. So we might, yeah, that might not happen, but it might. We're gonna work on that. Maybe I'll get my son. They come when they want to. We need to work on that too. Y'all need to put something down there in the comments about that. Like, your son need to be and your daughter need to be available a little bit more. But either way, we thank God for them. No complaints really. You know, they get to me when they can. I'm not one of those that try to run their life and make them be where I want them to be. No, life is life and for them. And they love me dearly, very, very dearly. And I love them dearly. And I find, you know, I don't know if I have them too much on my mind sometimes, because it almost feels like everything I do almost is about them in some type of preparatory way, making sure that they're okay or something. I don't know. Not sure. But what that is. Maybe it's just being a mom. And even to my adult children and now my grandkids, I still am mothering. You know? I'll just say this. Lord, if I'm mothering in the wrong way, help me to mother my adult children in the right way and be the grandmother that you would have me to be to my grandchildren. Because I got a new one coming. I got a granddaughter coming. And this is going to be a very new experience. This might have got too loud in here now because it's I don't know if you can still hear me or not. If you can't, I didn't even bring, and I do own a microphone, but I didn't bring it. I don't even know how to work that yet. But anyway, I was warning you because I want to see the actual sun come up. Yeah. Never been anywhere. But I got a feeling this might be the first of many. The first of many. Because I stay humble before the Lord. I try to stay humble to people. I try to love on people. I try to give and am open more to receiving, because if you never been a receiver of love in the right way, you really don't even know how to receive love. You need to think about that. You can be a pusher. You can push people totally away when there may be the right, they may be giving you the right type of love back, but you've never seen it, so you don't know what it looks like. So I say, find some of those people, or let those people actually find you and impart in your life something that maybe you haven't experienced. And when the table is not serving, you get your hind parts up from the table, because it's bitter. Everything they serving, it's got bitter on it. What's that stuff that used to be nasty you could sprinkle on your food? I want to say it's that non-salt stuff. That's some nasty salt. I forget what it is, but I remember tasting it, when I was back in the day trying to be on the first diet, and you couldn't have sodium or something. That's nasty. I don't know what it is, but that's what they serving up. So you get yourself up from that table, because they serving up nasty, and you still steady trying to give them this. You steady trying to give them a delectable plate. Got a little sugar, a little sweet on it. And they keep giving you the entire bottle of this. You know? Get up from the table when it ain't serving. Don't mean be selfish that everything is about you either. It's not. But you know what I'm talking about. You know, they serving up bitters, and you're serving up the sweets and the goods. So I think I've just about probably talked, y'all. Now I've talked for over an hour, and I didn't intend to, really. And I could go on and on and on. Why? Because this is a moment. And it's a moment worth sharing. Because if you ever, and I don't know that anybody that I really know will ever see any of this. However, those of you that may come here just for the things that I'm saying, this is what God will do when you're going through. This right here is what God will do when your moments have been robbed, right? Or you've given them away to people that didn't deserve them. That right there.
Couldn't find it. Place is so much No, I'm kidding. I either.
So,
yeah, we're done. Thank you.
Putting my face up in that thing, up in this camera, ain't what I do either. Let me go ahead and say, I try not to say it daily, but I ain't never been photogenic. You know, the lighting and the way it just hit me, it ain't never really been something that I like doing. But I've had to do something to get in a better place. So I started doing this, and it helps. And it's my journey, and it's my story. And what do we say up here? Your story matters. That is the name of the channel. Your story matters, right? Your life story, it matters. I care about my story. You care about yours. Share it at will to whomever you will. Get it out of here. Put it out there. So I've been told several times, listen, you're going through a lot. You keep it inside 99% of the time. You didn't go through it to keep it to yourself. You went through it to help somebody else. My God. Would I have loved I don't know that I would change a thing at this moment, to be honest with you. And there were some pretty dark moments, and I remember knowing they were dark. I knew they were dark. And yeah. I knew they were dark. Don't get me crying up here. Oh my God. We thank God for a brighter day. Look forward to a brighter day. Look forward to a brighter moment. Get you one of them. And we discussed those many times. We live from moment to moment. We made it to the next moment. We made it to the next second. The next second. The next second. That's all you can do is get from second to second. And then minute to minute. And then the minutes go to hours. And then from somewhere, if you were at the bottom, you find yourself back at the top. Breathing again, taking a deep breath, and making it to the next day. So I'll probably end right here and pick you up later. It's a little hard sometimes to, when everybody's around, to vlog. Why? Because number one, it gets really, really loud. Number two, I don't want to make my family be quiet while I vlog. So what I may do is maybe turn the camera on even if I'm not talking, just so you can experience what I'm seeing, to make your mind up if this is something you want to do. But I don't want to bring them down, and make things maybe unenjoyable for them somehow, just because I need them to get inside of what I'm trying to do. Because this is their story too, of their life and their moments. But I want to vlog a part of what's happening for me in my story, in the road that I'm traveling, right? And this is part of my road, and I'll be respectful of others and the part of the road that they have and the part of the road that they're on and the way that they choose to navigate. So, yeah. I feel like I ate a lot, but I didn't. Some of y'all might say, yeah, I seen the sea before. I ain't say I ain't seen the sea before. I lived around water. I've definitely seen the ocean a whole lot. I used to live on the Outer Banks, so seen the water from land. And I've been on a boat several times with my friend, one of my good friends. She and her husband own a boat, so we've gone out on freshwater, out in the freshwater, not too far from land. Trust me, we within yards of land, but I still enjoyed it. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, I'll try to come back later and share this journey with you guys, or with me. These will be memories I'm making for me at some point. I was trying to get room service too, and I kept calling down here to find out the number. Why did they give me the wrong number? Yeah, it was 5:30 a.m. when I called them. Don't worry about that. I wanted some hot water to make my tea. Right here, that I ain't drank yet. It's nasty. But I got to drink it, and I wish I had drank it earlier. Now, oh, I got oranges and stuff. I can drink it. You should put the oranges in it. When I say it smells so good, oh my God. Woo. I ain't put enough in there. But, alright, I didn't say it about 5 times, right? Sweet. I don't think they do paper napkins around here either, which I never really like using. If you go to a restaurant, these napkins that get passed around on my mouth. No, I don't like doing that. I do have some. I don't have that bag with me. I have some napkins in my purse. But I mean, do y'all use these? I don't think there's enough laundry detergent on this side of heaven for me to want to use this thing. And I know, you know. Think about that. How many people wipe their mouth with this a year? It ain't that big of a deal. I just ain't gonna use it. This is sweet too. I didn't even think they were in season. What is this? This is March. Anyway, I'll be back. I don't think this video right here is gonna be married to any other one because this bad boy is 1 hour 13 minutes. Y'all probably want to look at this. This will probably just be in the archives for me to view later on. Cause I full well don't like looking at everybody's videos when they be over 1 hour unless I'm straight bored. Anyway, if you watch, wonderful. But I would say book with MSC. I would say MSC right now has my vote. Now I will say this. I don't see a whole lot of me up here. There is some, but I don't see a whole lot of me. I don't know if that's just this trip, this cruise. I don't know. But you might need to know that if you're looking for yourself. I myself I don't mind as long as I have a good time. But you might need to know that I don't see a whole lot of me up here. I don't know if this is every cruise or not. I'm just processing that, as a matter of fact. Let's look around.
Shut up.
What y'all see? Not a whole lot of me. I am. Thank you so much. I just kind of took that in, y'all. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. Either way. So, at some point, I'll get dressed. I'm gonna tell you what though. When I said I was tired last night, listen to this. My back was hurting. Because this ship is huge. Your hind part's gonna have to walk. Bring your comfortable shoes. Now, I did bring some heels and stuff for dinner, and when I do get dressed or whatever I put on at them moments, they're gonna be for them moments and them moments only. Because if you got to stroll down this ship and go to find like your grandkids, somebody want to be to an infinity pool, somebody want to go to the jungle pool, and somebody want to go out to the top deck where the other pool is, you're gonna be walking a lot. And, you know, yeah. Put your comfortable on. Somebody probably think I got a shot or something in there. It's a shot of nasty. That's what it is. Anyway. Getting lengthy. Y'all might be my conversation piece right now.
Yeah,
Hi, y'all.
there's no way to heat it up. Yeah.
Your story matters. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. There's a whole lot going on up here this morning, ain't it, on this face. Bye.